I thought two fairly good exhibition games. Now we got 9 days of practice, or 9 practices, I should say, to get ready for the home opener. And I think both exhibition games will give us time behind closed doors now to continue to clean up some of the areas that we need to clean up. But we won tonight's game without shooting the 3 ball very well. I thought Mason had a really big bounce back game tonight. I thought Adrio was played near flawless basketball, and same things that we'll probably be talking about a lot. We got to continue to take care of the basketball. I think that's the biggest thing from a rebounding standpoint tonight. I thought even though the opponent was not a tall team, I thought we did a really good job defensive rebounding, holding them to just 4 offensive rebounds. So I thought our defensive rebounding was really good tonight. But again, we just want to continue to work on getting a good shot. I thought execution-wise, we had some really good moments in the half court, and I thought we had some really good spurts where we played 5 or 6 really good minutes, then struggled to score at stretches. But defensively, not bad. And like I said, rebounding the ball tonight was much better than against Arkansas Little Rock.
Questions? Scotty?
I guess you said the other day that you'd really challenged Mason since Sunday. I guess what kind of keyed the bounce back in that he had?
I just thought he had great, 3 or 4 practices where he was really focused, played extremely hard in practice, had an incredible approach to practice, and he earned a start tonight by the way that he practiced, and I thought he carried his work ethic and his focus from the last few practices onto the court tonight. I thought he was really good. I thought he was really efficient. I thought he played unselfish. And he's obviously a big-time offensive weapon with his ability to make the 3, and also he can play off the bounce as well.
Go ahead, Scotty.
Yeah, I guess Adrio's pretty efficient in the 2 exhibition games. Just what did you like about him?
Yeah, I think Adrio, his role is defined. I think he knows what we want from him. He's been really good hitting the offensive glass. He's done a great job of dribble handoffs when he's the trail big. He's a good passer for us out there. And then I think defensively, understanding our game plan, he's got the ability to switch on pick and rolls. I think he's kind of embraced his role, and he's had really good shot selection. I think that's the biggest key is just how much his shot selection has improved in the last 6 months. Understanding good shot and what's a good shot for him.
Feel the team in general kind of picked up the slack for Isaiah tonight.
Yeah, I thought that defensively they did a good job of crowding Isaiah, and they chased him really hard off screens. And the good thing is I didn't think Isaiah took a bad shot. I thought he let the game kind of come to him. He let his teammates do offensive damage, which is what he drew a lot of times. He drew 2 defenders, and sometimes you see guys try to shoot through the double teams and they get a little bit antsy. But I thought he did a great job of saying, all right, well, the game's going to turn into a 3-on-4 game if 2 defenders are focused on me. And so that's what you want from an unselfish scorer. And so he kind of spaced the floor out at times and let some of his teammates, take advantage of the numbers that were focused on him.
Rebounding turned around in this game, but the turnovers again, what do you see as the key to that right now with turning the basketball over with the team?
I don't think it's anything new, Kevin, the turnovers. I think it's, I've watched a lot of film in the off season. We just have to get, all we can do is just keep talking about it, understanding, just to get a shot on goal. I'd rather take a bad shot than turn the basketball over. And you know, we'll keep working on it. We'll come up with some gimmicks and techniques over the next few days, and see if it works.
I guess Reggie was a guy that maybe had a frustrating first exhibition, but nearly a double-double tonight. I feel like he was kind of the aggressor.
Yeah, I thought Reggie played with really good energy. Came off the bench. I thought, you know, he came off the bench, and he and J5 in the second half when they came off the bench, I thought they both gave us a lift. They created a couple steals, some transition layups and dunks. Both those guys involved in getting deflections, and you know, that's what we want from our bench is activity, and come in and kind of lift up our energy a little bit. And I thought both those guys in the second half really did that. I thought Reggie did a really good job tonight of running the floor, rim running, trying to beat the transition defense up the floor and put pressure on the rim.
Jimmy Witt, you know, against a small lineup tonight, posting guards up and kind of showing some of that versatility. And then Desi Seals, some defensive plays, walking the guy down in that aggressive block shot. Tell me about those combo guards and what you're seeing from them so far in the preseason.
Yeah, I mean, we added a couple post-up plays for Jimmy, thinking that if he has a size advantage, him being close to the rim is probably a good idea for us. And then also, you know, when you think back to some point guards that have posted up, really effective as passers out of the post. Obviously, Jimmy's one of our best passers, and we might continue to add some post-up packages with Jimmy. Some of the stuff maybe that Jason Kidd ran at times where he could back his man down in the flow of transition with four guys tilted on the weak side. We're still tinkering and trying to figure out, you know, what the best shots for us are, what's the best offense, and so a lot of that, you know, even the turnovers kind of, we're all new to one another. And then Desi, yeah, I thought his effort defensively, chasing guys down in transition and staying in plays, you know, getting, you know, offensively, we played him at some point, which he really hadn't played any point very much, and I thought he did a really good job. That was good for him to get some experience at that one spot.
I guess you got about a week and a half now before the season opener. What are you hoping to get done in that span?
We're gonna have some intense practices early. We'll take tomorrow off. Sunday, we'll probably practice in our skeleton work with some weighted vests, and we haven't done that yet since I've been here. Have done it in the past. Probably might even practice with some gloves, try to limit the turnovers, and we'll try some overload stuff that has been done in the past.
Anything else for Coach? Hi, Coach.
All right.
Appreciate it.